Parry from Equity.Guru with today's daily rant. Look, I'm going to use the rant today to give a little love to one of our client companies, and the reason I'm going to do that is because I think they're undervalued and I think they're under-respected. The company in question is a wee company called Wellfield Technologies. WFLD is the ticker symbol. I remember that ticker symbol by going through the word waffled, WFLD. Listen, this thing has been up and down like knickers on a Friday night. It has gone to $2.20. It has gone down to $1.12. It has gone back up to $1.92, back down to $1.10. This is an opportunity as an investor. All right, I want you to understand what you're buying into here, but I also want to understand why now I think is the time to take this thing really seriously. Several reasons. One, this is a DeFi play, right? Now, this is a cross to bear and also an opportunity. People hear DeFi, they assume crypto, and they say, well, crypto is bullshit, and I'm out. Okay, fair enough. Decentralized finance was the promise of crypto, right? Which was the promise of blockchain, which was, we follow through all of these technological steps to get to a place where they can actually make some use. Right now, for me, crypto is nothing more than a baseball card. It's a store of wealth and an expectation that someone else is going to come along and give you more than you paid for it. NFTs, same thing. What a fucking waste of space NFTs have been so far. They will have utilization, but there's no utilization for it currently because we don't have the rest of the infrastructure in place. I digress. Wellfield Technologies is a decentralized finance company that has three elements. One of those elements is a framework that allows the trading of crypto and assets between platforms, right? You want to buy Ethereum with US dollars, you want to change US dollars to Doge. These guys have the ability to do that without having to bounce your damn assets from exchange to exchange to exchange. And let's be honest, right now, the weak point of the entire crypto experiment is the exchanges. Anytime your money can disappear overnight because somebody lost their fucking password or pretended they're dead or just decided to pack everything up in the middle of the night and hightail it, and you've got nowhere to go to get your money back, that's a bad system. I'm not putting my money in that system. I've already been fleeced on it twice. Done. So crypto, for me, is nothing. I don't care if Bitcoin goes to 100,000 or drops to 10,000. I'm out of the space. But decentralized finance is the promise of crypto, right? It's like you've built a tire. It's useless without a car attached to it. So here's Wellfield. They've built an engine in their first asset. And the second asset is the client-facing asset, which is the user interface. I've got the ability to change these assets into other things. I need a front-facing way to do that is simple to use, simple to sign up for, and sticky. So they've got that asset too, right? So right now, all you need then is a user base. Well, Wellfield has bought themselves a damn user base. All right, this is a company that has gone out there and bought a company called Coin Mama with over 130 million bucks in annual sales and 3.5 million registered users. You don't want to be a tech company that's out there trying to get your first 3.5 million users, because that business sucks. You want to buy those users so you've got instant revenue, right? You can take all those pieces of the puzzle that you've been building and apply them to a user base. Now there's functionality there. This company came out with the promise that they were going to have those three assets, and those three assets are now in place. So for mine, if you really, really, really think that DeFi is just a fucking mess of unkept promises, rug pulls, and hype, well, look to a company that's actually a year ago said, we're going to do this, this, and this, and has gone out and actually done those things. All right? The brands that Wellfield has rolled in is Seamless, which is the decentralized cost-effective financial services framework, and MoneyClip, the simplified access to that framework. And now with Coin Mama, they've got the user base to apply to that. 3.5 million users. Fellas, guys, ladies, them, whatever you want to call yourself, be aware of Wellfield right now, because this is a company that has delivered on its promises and put together something that actually works, actually makes sense, and takes out the biggest problem in the whole decentralized finance space, which is the damn exchanges. If I can engage in crypto without having to go through a shitty exchange, well, hello there. If I can move things around in a way that doesn't require a massive fee from a Coinbase, well, hello there. And if I can be sure that the transactions are going to happen and that I'm not just going to one day wake up and find all my stuff gone, well, hello there. So Wellfield for me is delivering on all of those promises. So why is the stock down? I'll tell you why. Because not many people know about the damn thing. Right? We've been talking about it for a while, but it's not a story that is way out there. Right now, it's a $126 million market cap. You know what? Before it put all of its pieces together, you know what the market cap was? $124 million. When they came out of the gate, this was a $130 million company. They've put together all these pieces, bought all these assets, and now it's worth less than when they started, because not enough people know about the stock. And those that do are trading it, right? Like anytime you look at a share chart and it's like this and this and this and this and this and this, but you could draw a straight line through on the average, that's a traded stock, right? That's a stock where guys are sitting there watching it minute by minute, and when it goes down, they know it's going to come back up, they buy. When it comes back up, they sell. This is what's happening with Wellfield. The volume is not high, the swings are high. You know, this is a company that, for mine, is doing everything it's supposed to do. But market-wise, people look at that share chart and they don't understand it. So if you understand it, if you understand that guys are riding this thing from $1 to $2 in 2 weeks, and then selling it down again, back to $1 over the next month, and then riding it back up in 2 weeks, and then selling it back down again over the last, man, that is a good trade. And people are clearly watching this thing, doing that, and letting it drop all the way back to where it is today, $1.14, before they start climbing back into it. For mine, today is a day where you buy Wellfield. Tomorrow is a day where Wellfield goes up 30 cents and you sell Wellfield. But if you're looking to the future, none of this matters. What matters is decent price on the buy-in, not a market cap that is way too expensive, technology that is already built and already plugged in together, and guys behind it, quite frankly, that I've had a lot of success betting on in the past. Mr. Mark Lustig, you may remember him from the guy who started Canna Royalty, which then became Origin House, which then got bought up for $1 billion by Cresco Labs. Dude sits there and just invests in winners. So he's in Wellfield. He ain't calling me saying, oh my God, the stock's down to $1.14, because he knows the stock's back up to $2 in a week. Today, the stock is down at $1.14. So today, I'm going to my little trading desk and I'm buying 20 grand's worth, because I think tomorrow it'll be worth 40. That's the deal. Now, you obviously do your own trading. You know your own resistance, your own tolerance to risk. Figure out what you see when you look at this stock chart and what I see when we look at this stock chart. I think you're going to say the same thing as me. This thing is ready to go. I like it a lot. No promises. Anything can happen. But if you look at consistency over the last 3 months, every month, early in the month, this stock goes up. Late in the month, it sells off. Early in the month, it goes up. Late in the month, sells off. This has happened for the last 3 months running, and it looks like to me that we're about to get another run on. So that's my rant.